Hey everyone, your favorite international tax CPA here, James Baker. And today I have a video update for you for all of the foreign individuals who own LLCs. I'm going to update you on the infamous Form 5472 filing that needs to be done every year.
Aya! Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
And not much has changed, but I want to answer some of the frequently asked questions that my clients have and give you the answers to those so that you can be a little more informed. And then you can also learn how you can do it yourself. And just a spoiler alert, I created a course explaining exactly how to complete this form, and you can find it in the description below or link below. Okay, so first of all, the IRS is getting pretty aggressive with their international compliance. So it's important to file this form correctly. If you haven't filed it before, just file it correctly for this year, for 2020. So first question, when is it due? It's due on April 15th, and you can request an extension, a 6-month extension, to have it due October 15th if you file the extension timely. Does every foreign-owned single-member LLC have to file? If you do have reportable transactions, then you have to file this form. And if you don't file the form, the IRS is going to hit you with that crushing $25,000 penalty. Next question is, what types of LLCs have to file? Well, the answer is only single member LLCs have to file. So if you had more than one member, if you had multiple members, or you made a corporate tax election, you wouldn't have to file this form. However, corporations that have these transactions would actually have to file these forms as well. And if you don't file, the IRS is just going to crush you with penalties, that $25,000 penalty, or if you file it wrong. Another question that I get very often is, what is a reportable transaction and what do I actually have to report? The answer is basically anything between you and your company. If you put money in the company, you took money out of the company, paid for personal expenses on your behalf, you paid for business expenses on the company's behalf, you paid to open the company, or you paid to close the company. Those are all reportable transactions. And if you had any of these, you're required to file. And if you don't file, it's likely the IRS will crush you with that $25,000 penalty. Another question, for what year is the filing required? In the US, the calendar year runs from January 1st to December 31st. And that's the period of which you have to have a reportable transaction to be required to file this form. If December 31st ends and you don't file the form by its due date on April 15th, the IRS will hit you with a $25,000 crushing penalty. Another question that I get is, Jim, how do I assemble this form? Well, I always refer to it as Form 5472, but when you're assembling it to send to the IRS, it is a pro forma, Form 1120, and then attached to that pro forma 1120 is the Form 5472 as it needs to be filed, and you send all of that together to the IRS at one time. And if you send just the 1120 or just the 5472, it is incomplete and incorrect filing, and the IRS will have the right to issue you a $25,000 smashing penalty there, and it's going to be really difficult. So when do I have to send this form to the IRS, and how do I send it? I know I might have touched on the due date before, but it's due on April 15th because it's calendar year January to December 31st, and it's due on the 15th day of the 4th month, which is April 15th, and you have to send it via fax or via mail. There's no electronic filing. We fax all of ours. If you don't fax it or mail it, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get hit with that penalty. Hey, so thanks for watching the video. I tried to make it a little fun today, a little silly. I really do have a course that is good that I promise you'll like. Take the course. We'll review the forms before you send them to the IRS. And if you don't understand it, we want to help you through the process. This doesn't have to be a painful experience. It doesn't have to be a scary experience. You can just get it done quick, spend a couple hours, we'll review it and get it over with. And maybe I'll make a couple more videos about it, going over the FAQs, but after that, you know, you can do it. I know you can do it. So check out the course. It's linked somewhere. It's linked over there or up there or down there. I'm sure you can find it. Email us if you have any questions. Thanks for watching the video. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next video.